Hey guys, what's up? It's Molly. I am getting ready to go out tonight, so I figured that I would film a Chatty get ready with me, and it's my first one, and I will give you a warning. It is a mess. I'm all over the place. I don't multitask that well. So fair warning. There's quite a few tangential thoughts going on, and I'm hopeful that as I practice doing these, that will become a much smoother process. So at any rate, I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video, and I thank you guys so much for tuning in, for checking me out, and let's just get into it. Okay, so I already have primed my lids with my Urban Decay Primer Potion in Eden. For eyeshadow palettes today, I'm going to be using my Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette. Sorry, that totally washed everything out. And my Tarte Make Believe in Yourself palette. I love this palette. I know that you guys probably can't get it. I think sometimes it might be available on Hotlook, or you could check Poshmark or some of those other sites. I don't know, but it's great. It's all shimmers, one matte. I really like it. Okay, so I think what I want to do is just like a warm smoky eye, super boring, but mainly because I want to use this on my lips, these. And this is like an orange red Ultra Satin Lip by ColourPop. So for a transition shade, let's just do this guy here. That looks good. All right, so I am getting ready for a date night with my husband. He is surprising me for my birthday. My birthday is actually on Wednesday. Today is Saturday. So I don't know what we're doing. We're going out. He has not told me what the plans are. He's being very secretive. I think he really likes doing stuff like that. He mainly just likes to see me squirm because he knows that I'm dying to know what we're doing. And it's incredibly romantic and adorable. So, yeah. But we're going out tonight because my son is in California with his dad. It's their first trip together, so this is my first time, not my first time being away from him. He's gone on trips with my parents, and I've also gone on trips without him. Like for our honeymoon, we went to Hawaii for 2 weeks. Kate didn't go with us, and for our 1-year anniversary, we went to Kansas City, just for a long weekend, and then my mom took him to Texas last year to visit my brother and sister-in-law. They live in Austin. So I have been away from him for extended periods of time. And I will say that this is the most difficult. Probably because, well, he's never gone on a trip with his dad. I don't know. It's hard to relinquish that control, but I'm getting through it. I'm doing okay. I definitely miss him, but he's having a blast. He went to Disneyland, and I guess tonight they're staying at the Queen Mary, which I have thoughts about. I won't share them here, but taking an 8-year-old to one of the most haunted places may not go that well. I don't know. I guess we'll see. So, sorry. I took, this is my transition shade, and then I went into this shade here to deepen up my crease. And now I'm just taking that initial big fluffy brush, and I am kind of smoothing it all out. But I will say that having my son gone this weekend has really kind of forced me to fill my time with things that I might neglect on a semi-regular basis, like self-care. So last night I went out to dinner with some friends, and that was really nice. And my mom and I got pedicures before that. And then this morning I had an appointment for a massage at 9 o'clock, and that was amazing. My husband had given me a gift certificate to this local spa for our first Christmas together. So this is like 3.5 years ago, and I haven't used it. So I figured I should probably use that. So yeah, he's surprising me. Sorry, the dogs were freaking out. Every time somebody comes home, the dogs bark. So I don't quite know where I was. But my husband just came home. He went out and did some shopping. I'm assuming for my birthday, because when I said, "Where are you going?" he said, "Nanya." So, and he brought me a coffee, because he's the best. Literally, the best. What's he doing?
What?
It's already wrapped? You're good. Did you wrap that? You did?
Yeah.
Where? Somewhere. Okay. I'm not entirely sure where I was at. My husband came home and brought me coffee. But I think on my lids, I'm going to use this gold shade here. And I am going to wet my brush with my e.l.f. Mist and Set. Ooh, that went everywhere. Jeez. Cheese and crackers. So yeah, it's been really strange not having my son here, but it's also been incredibly nice because my husband and I have gotten to spend some really good quality time together, which we haven't been able to do. And I've been able to spend some time with friends and with my mom. And those things just, when you're consumed with parenthood, those things just don't always happen on a super consistent basis. I forgot to mention, I put this on just like the inner portion of my lid. You can see it more on this side than that eye, but I'm not too worried about symmetry tonight. But at any rate, my massage appointment was absolutely amazing this morning. I think I booked a Swedish massage. It was either that or the deep tissue. And I went ahead and did the 50-minute one. And oh my gosh, I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I'm thinking I might try and do them like once a month. That gets kind of expensive, so I don't know if I'll actually like stick to that. But I was reading into the benefits of massage therapy. And granted, once a month may not be enough to actually like reap the full benefits, but any way to relieve stress sounds like it's something that I need in my life. Because I am definitely stressed. Being a full-time working mom, and we have some other issues going on. It just, I could really, really, really use the stress relief. One of those issues is the fact that we have been trying for a baby for 2 years now. So, which means we are experiencing infertility, and that has been definitely overwhelming, to say the least. And we know that I'm the issue, which is fine, like I'm glad that it's not my husband. But I also kind of feel like when the woman is the issue, there's more tests that need to be done. There's more expense. I don't know. And we've done testing, and I think we've got a pretty good idea of what the issue is. And I know that I'm like risking oversharing by mentioning this stuff. Sorry, I'm using the Becca First Light Priming Filter. Is that what you are? Yes. For primer. And then for foundation, I'm going to use my number 7 Stay Perfect foundation. So I know that I'm at risk of oversharing by mentioning this stuff, and I'm not trying to come on here and like make anybody feel uncomfortable, I guess, by sharing my own like issues or struggles. But I think that it's important to talk about things like this because it is so taboo and so many people don't talk about it that I think that does a real disservice to the people who are experiencing it, because infertility is actually pretty common. I want to say it was like 1 in 8 couples will experience infertility of some form. So, you know, this isn't just like some random thing that happens sometimes, and it doesn't make me less of a woman, you know. And some of you may be wondering, well, you have an 8-year-old. What? You can have secondary infertility, so you can be fertile and then not fertile. That's what happened. So, which is even maybe, I don't know. I can't say that it's more frustrating because I've never experienced primary infertility. But, you know, it's like when I got pregnant with my son, I wasn't even trying to get pregnant. And I wouldn't change any of that. Like, oh my God, I love being a mom. And I love my son. And there's cat hair. How does this happen? I think there's cat hair on my face now. Sorry, for concealer, I'm using my Too Faced Born This Way. But, you know, it's like you go from thinking that one time of unprotected sex is going to get you pregnant, and then you discover that it doesn't. But, I mean, I've learned so much about physiology and the reproductive process over the past couple of years. It's nuts. And it's absolutely fascinating. It is truly a miracle that any of us are born. All the things that have to happen just right. It's shocking. I don't know what. So I mean, it's pretty magnificent. And it definitely makes me appreciate my son more, you know. Recognizing that he very likely will be our one and only it makes me slow down and appreciate him more. It kind of forces me into this like mindfulness, not consistently. I'm not like perfect at that at all, but you know, he's 8 years old and I still lay down with him and cuddle with him every single night because I can. Because he still wants me to. And I am in no hurry for him to like grow out of that. I guess what I'm saying is it kind of forces me to soak it all in while I can, you know, because this may be my only opportunity to do that. And we'll see. I mean, there are fertility treatments. We have done some. But are we willing to go all the way with everything? I don't know. You know, if it came down to doing IVF or not having a baby, what would we choose? I don't know. So, and I don't know that that's where we're going to end up. So if you guys are curious about our trying to conceive journey and you want a video on that, just comment down below and I'd be happy to do one. I don't know that I want to spend a ton of time talking about it today, just because it's kind of a heavy subject and this is more of a happy, lighthearted video. Supposed to be. We'll see if it actually is. Okay, now I'm gonna bronze. I've been obsessed, to put it mildly, with the number 7 bronzer in Caramel. It's so good. I love it. Love, 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 love it. I'm just trying to use a really light hand with it too. Like, I don't want to go too crazy. Like, I'm barely touching my face. Yeah, I'm really curious to see where my husband's going to be taking me tonight. It's incredibly sweet that he's surprising me. It's also a little stressful because I don't know how to dress. Like, you know, that's probably kind of silly, but do I dress up? Do I dress down? Do I need something warm? Are we going to be somewhere where the AC is cranked? Oh, am I going to be active? Like, do I need to wear something that's going to conceal my belly? I don't, just weird thoughts. But it's incredibly sweet and I am very excited. The overall theme for this week has been self-care. That's like what I've been focusing on. Because my heart is in another state. So I have to focus on self-care or I'm going to go nuts. Completely nuts. Okay, this blush is crazy pigmented. I'm using, it's the Note blush in the shade Desert Rose. It's crazy, but it's really pretty. And there are cat hairs on me, and I don't like it. I don't like it. Ugh. For highlighter, I am using my ColourPop Flexitarian. I love it. It is very, very good. I use it every single day. This month, I pulled it in for my Shop My Stash, and I'm incredibly happy that I did that. Yes. How do you guys prioritize self-care? Like, what are the things that you do to make sure that you are taking care of yourself? Let me know. I'm genuinely curious. For me, I try to work out as often as possible. That's not true. As often as possible would be every day. Like, if I really wanted to, I could fit it in every single day. But I don't. For me, I work out most days, every week. So I do that, and then I also wake up early every day, even on weekends, so that I can just like ease into my day. I don't like starting my day feeling rushed. It leads to a very cranky Molly. So that's another thing. And then eating well. That's something that I have lately been kind of struggling with. I don't know what it is. Like, I do really well during the week, and then on the weekends, it's just a mess. And so it's like I lose the same 2 or 3 pounds every week. Not that I have a lot to lose, but I would like to lose probably 10 to 15 pounds. I don't know. This year, I think stress got the best of me. And I have not been able to manage that very well. So, you know, I think it's the 2nd year of infertility, and there were also some issues with my son that were overwhelming and took a lot of focus. He's fine. It's not a major issue. It's not like he's sick or anything. He just has some adversity, and he has been working hard to overcome it. So yeah, I don't know, I guess what I'm saying is that my self-care needs some work, and I'm realizing that. Ooh, another self-care thing that I do is I read. Now, this isn't something that I've been doing lately. I can't seem to get motivated to read a book to save my life. And then I also pray. And that helps immensely. Okay, so for that step of my lower lash line, I actually combined the shades that I used in my crease on like this Real Techniques brush that I love, that you guys have seen in tons of videos. And I'm gonna take this other Real Techniques brush that I also love and use that dark brown shade that I used up top. And I'm just gonna smudge this along the outer third to half of my lower lid. I'm going to spray my face with my e.l.f. setting spray. Skin looks like skin again. That is always a plus. But so with self-care, I definitely agree that as a mom, it's even harder to prioritize it. How many moms put themselves last, you know? And I get it. Like, your kids are your world, and I think that's just like a hallmark feature of a good mom, that we prioritize others. We're nurturing. That's what we do. But I don't think there's anything wrong with taking some time out of every day to put myself first. You know, that means that my son wants to play with me, but I need to do a workout. Then it means that I do a workout and then I play with my son. And he's to an age now where he gets it. You know, he's like, okay, that's cool. For the most part. Sometimes he doesn't get it. And he's just like, dude, give me attention now. And then I do. You know? If he's really not having it, I'm not going to force him to not get attention when he's truly, truly needing it. Okay. There's 2 coats of the Essence Lash Princess Mascara. This is available at Ulta. I did have a question on that, and it's amazing. Ulta and Target, I think, both carry Essence. Oh, the other thing that I do for self-care is this. My makeup and YouTube. I have some okay self-care things, you know? I really do. One of my New Year's resolutions this year was to take more baths and drink more wine. That's what I wanted to do. So I think even back then I was like, I need to take care of myself more. And I'm not saying that getting massages regularly is going to get me pregnant, but I think that we know that stress is detrimental to fertility, and if I can relieve as much stress as possible, I feel like the only thing that's going to come of that is good. So we will see. And the neurotransmitters that are involved with massage therapy are wonderful. Dopamine, serotonin, yes please. I'll take some more of those. I don't know how I feel about this lip color. I feel like it's a little orange. It's super orange on camera. In real life, it's more red, but I don't know if I'm going to actually wear this out or not. I feel like this video was probably a little bit disjointed. Like I said, I think it's just because I'm not used to doing makeup and talking at the same time, but I'm hopeful that that will get better. And I was also talking about some things that are maybe a little uncomfortable. But that will also get better. You know, I think it's like I said, I think it's incredibly important to talk about taboo subjects. I look like I'm not wearing a shirt. I'm wearing a shirt. Yeah, I guess the points that I'm trying to make are that self-care is important, whether you're a parent or not. It's just, if you're an adult or a kid, you need to take care of yourself. You need to prioritize yourself at times, and that does not make you a selfish person. It makes you human, and that's okay. So this is me prioritizing myself on occasion. Okay, so that was my first attempt at a Chatty Get Ready With Me. It was completely disjointed and all over the place, but I'm probably going to upload it anyways. And just know that it will continue to get better. Again, if you guys want to hear more about our infertility or trying to conceive journey, you should comment and let me know that. And I can go into more detail. If there is more detail, I don't know. We'll see. But at any rate, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. Give me a like, hit subscribe, whatever you're comfortable with. And I will see you in my next one. Bye.